Hey everybody, happy Tuesday evening, and thank you for joining me in this continuing project here of Fernando Mania. I'm guiding a team through a full season using History Maker Baseball. I'm using team number 1 from the fictional Baseball America set, who I have nicknamed the New England Minutemen, and I'll be showcasing every start from their rookie pitcher, Fernando De La Rosa. So the last time we were together, Fernando lost the first game of the season. He picked up his first loss of the season, I should say. So that brings his record to 6-1 now. We can see a little close up here of his stats. He still is having a fantastic start to his career in his 7 career starts so far. I see his strikeouts way ahead of his walks. He did go 6 2/3 in the loss that last game, but hopefully we'll be back in the win column here tonight. We're back home in New England at Biddy Beer Ballpark, and just a quick recap of what happened since that last show. The Minutemen have actually gone on a 4-game win streak. They closed out the series in Seattle by winning the last 2, 4-3, and then 12-2 in the series finale. And so far against Littleton here at home, it's been a lot of offense. They won the series opener 7-0, and then last night they won 13-7 in kind of a slugfest. So tonight will be a repeat, or a rematch, I should say, from the last time Fernando De La Rosa faced Littleton, and he'll be facing off against Dennis Big Game Hunter. We'll be opposing him on the mound for the Littleton Hops. All right, so without further ado, we'll get the game going and see if we can get De La Rosa back on track and pick up his 7th win of the season. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard, and please feel free to leave a chat or leave a message in the chat room, and I will try to get to it during the show. And usually I'll check the messages in between innings, but sometimes some other people will pop on into the chat rooms as well. I see we got a few people in here. Welcome, guys. Let's see. Mark Russell's here. He's enjoying his first scram race with Red, White, and Blue Racing. Awesome. That's my next favorite game after History Maker Baseball is Red, White, and Blue. Phantomatic is here. Hello. Bob Hansen joining us from Milwaukee. All right. Oh, playing lacrosse class. Awesome. And no worries about the logo. So everyone, all the fantastic logos that you've seen during the intro splashes, those have come courtesy of Bob Hansen. They've been a really fantastic addition to the project. Really enjoy them. So Bob, thanks again for those, and looking forward to the next one. So, all right, so we'll get the pre-game activities underway. So first off, we'll find our chemistry, and so as I said at the beginning, New England is on a 4-game win streak, and they currently have one player who is happy until further notice, and that is our DH tonight, Rocky Oberbeck. So that adds 1 win to their total for the purposes of their chemistry. So anything but a 6 and they'll be fully harmonious. And we get a 2, so they are fully harmonious. That means we'll get to roll on the sunny chart. And we get a 2, 5, so that means it's the pitching coach, but a non-issue. All right, so we'll keep our current issues that we have right now. Mainly our backup infielder, Ronnie Sear, is currently on the 30-day DL. Rocky Oberbeck is happy till further notice, and our center fielder, Ramon Cruz, is hot till further notice. So he's been on quite a tear. And to replace the roster spot for Ronnie Sear, we've called back up Justin Norse to be another outfielder, and then now Rocky Oberbeck is our utility infielder. And Justin Norris has been doing pretty well. He will be batting cleanup tonight, and see if we can keep slugging along here. So, all right, we are ready to get going here, and you are watching New England Minutemen baseball here on the WAFR network. It's time to play ball. All right, so Littleton will have their normal lineup. The right fielder, Junior Ayala, will lead things off. And let's see, he is going to lead things off with a walk. And then it says that an active steals, so he's actually a double active player. So he is going to steal second, and then he's going to steal third as well. He's going to pull the old Ricky Henderson trick. And our next batter is going to be on the chemistry chart. All right, so we've got a runner on third here, nobody out. The second baseman, Mariano Hernandez, at the plate. And it asks if the pitching team is dissonant. They are not, so it's going to be infield drama. All right, well, let's see if we're going to keep that runner at third. We get a 1-6. Is a shortstop gold? Oh, he's semi-gold. But the dot says no this time, so it's going to skirt past Nakamura. And that will drive in the run. So there we go. Littleton takes the lead, 1-0. And just two batters, thanks to the exceptional speed of Junior Ayala. All right, now the third baseman, Sean Scalzi, will come up. Nobody out, and a runner at first. Let's see, triple twos, so that means that he is going to get a double. Hernandez will hold at third. Yikes, and we're going to go back to the chemistry chart. So not a good start here for De La Rosa. He's had problems in the first inning, a couple of his starts. Let's see, does the batting team have harmony? They are neutral, so we're going to go to the outfield drama chart. See if might be a sacrifice fly situation here. Is the left fielder stoic? He is semi-stoic, but the dot says no. So Norris is going to track it down in left field. But it's going to be deep enough to score Hernandez from third base, but that will be the first out of the inning. So one down and still a runner in scoring position for the slugging first baseman, Alex Imbrogno. Let's see, 3-4-4. Oh boy, and that's if the pitcher is a prospect, and he absolutely is. So we're going to go to the fence chart, and Imbrogno is a full home run king. So anything but a 1, he's going to go yard. And we get a 4, so that means that it's a 2-run homer. Oh boy, and De La Rosa is not off to a good start so far. He's now down 4-0 and just 1 out recorded. All right, so Pedro Gallardo will now come up. Base is empty. 4 runs already in. Let's see. Sansak, utility or patient? No. And that's going to be another hit. Gallardo is going to get a single. And we will go to the experience chart. So we'll use our first card, the manager coaching tip. So that De La Rosa will be considered an icon for this event. So it'll be icon versus icon. The shortstop, Mike Vesberg. Let's see, prospect batter, no. So ground up number up the first baseline, and runners will advance. So we'll say that he grounds out, and the catcher will pounce on it. But the runner will advance to second. All right, so 2 down. Runner in scoring position for the left fielder, Rosario Hill. And a 1-1-2. There we go. So he'll end the inning on a strikeout. Whew. Oh boy. So Littleton almost bats around. But they push in 4 runs on 4 hits. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning. Not a good start for De La Rosa. All right. So Dennis Big Game Hunter starting for Littleton. And the lineup for New England. It's one of our standard ones. I've kind of settled on this, at least for the most part. Manny Infante is our second baseman, leading things off. Cruz in center, batting second. Mike St. Clair is playing right tonight, batting third. Justin Norris, who we talked about at the top of the show, batting cleanup and in left. Santos Uraneta is doing the catching tonight, batting fifth. Doug Rosello, our veteran first baseman, at sixth. Rocky Oberbeck is the DH, and Duncan Otto at third, batting eighth, and then Kerry Nakamura is the shortstop, batting ninth. All right, so here we go. Manny Infante lead things off. See if we can get a couple of those runs back. And that's going to be a leadoff single. All right. And do I want to push things right now? I think I am. I'm going to use my second manager card. I'm going to use the manager influence card. So we'll go to the right now chart instead of here on the normal chart. So Ramon Cruz has the hot till further notice, and the pitcher, because he just gave up a hit, he's going to be semi-cold. All right, so let's see if this pays off. We get a 2-3. Cold pitcher. Yes, he is. The dot says yes. He second guesses the catcher, delivers a hesitant pitch, and the batter lines it into the center field for a single. All right, so back-to-back singles to start things off, and that'll bring up Mike St. Clair. 2 on, nobody out. See if we can get at least one of those runs back here. And 1-4, oh darn. Well, so unfortunately, that is going to be a double play. St. Clair will ground out 5-4-3. Infante will make it over to third. They'll trade those 2 outs to let the runner get to third base. So now 2 outs, but a runner at third for the rookie Justin Norris. And he is also going to ground out. He'll ground out to first. Oh boy. So talk about a wasted opportunity there. So that'll be it for the first inning. And we will go to the top of the second. 4-0 Littleton. All right, they will have their 9-1-2 batters due up. The catcher Roger Vischer will lead things off. De La Rosa hoping to have a much quicker inning than he did last time. And we'll start. He'll get Vischer to pop up to second base. And there's 1 down. We're going to go to the experience chart here for the next one. Do I want to? Yeah, I'll use my third manager card in my last coaching tip that will turn De La Rosa into an icon. So this will be an icon versus icon roll. 1-2, icon batter. Oh, darn, yes he is. Draws on experience, launches a highlight reel blast to left field. So we're going to go to the fence. He doesn't have any of the 3 qualities, so we'll just use the other chart. And I get a 1, so that'll be a double. All right, so Junior Ayala causing all kinds of trouble here for De La Rosa. He's walked, stolen 2 bases and scored, and now has a double. That'll bring up Mariano Hernandez. Let's see, 1-1-2. Oh, whew, there we go. Okay, so that's a flash check. De La Rosa has double flash. That means that Hernandez is going to strike out, and then Sean Scalzi will also strike out. All right, so De La Rosa is able to pitch around that 1-out double, and we'll head to the bottom of the second. Still 4-0 Littleton. You're watching New England Minutemen baseball here on the WAFR network. Thank you everyone who was joining us here. You missed, there was a lot of fireworks in the top of the first where the Littleton Hops almost batted around. De La Rosa gave up 4 runs on 4 hits, but he just pitched a scoreless second inning, and now New England's trying to claw their way back into this game. All right, so the catcher, Santos Uranata, he's going to lead things off by striking out. That'll bring up Doug Rossello, the first baseman. Let's see, and he is going to ground out to third base. And now the DH, Rocky Oberbeck, who leads the team with 11 home runs. And he will also go down swinging. So 1, 2, 3 goes New England. We'll head to the top of the third. It's still 4-0 Littleton. All right. D. Scott Howard has joined us. Welcome, Scott. Let's see. Here in the top of the fourth, Littleton's going to send the 4, 5, and 6 batters up to the plate. Bud Law will lead things off. He's their center fielder. He had a sac fly in his first at bat. All right, 1, 2, 6, fresh. He is still fresh, so that'll be a line out to second base. And there's one down for Alex Imbrogno, who had the 2-run bomb back in the first inning. Let's see. And he's going to single here. And we're going to go to the experience chart. So I'm out of manager coaching tips, but this will, fortunately for me, it's going to be a prospect batter at least. So prospect versus prospect. 3, 4 prospect batter, yes. Caught looking at strike 3. All right, so Gallardo's going to go down looking. That'll be a backwards K in the book. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Mike Vesberg. Let's see, Cards and Dice Tabletop Sports has joined us. Says, appreciate all your work. Thank you. Well, I appreciate you joining us here for some Minutemen baseball. Hopefully the home team will come around here and get some runs on the board. De La Rosa is trying to get out of the third inning here with it still just being a 4-run game. We got 1 on, 2 out. Let's see if we can get Vesberg, and he is. Vesberg will go down swinging. And we'll head to the bottom of the third. Still 4-0 Littleton. Dennis Big Game Hunter, he's scattered 2 hits here over 2 innings and no runs. He'll face the 8, 9, and 1 batters. Now the veteran third baseman Duncan Otto will lead things off. And he's going to lead things off by going down swinging. All right, that'll bring up the shortstop, Kerry Nakamura. And what will Nakamura do? Is he a... Oh, well, he would have singled, but he's a semi-sad sack, and the dot says yes, so he will also go down swinging. All right, so 2 quick outs, back to the top of the order. Manny Infante, he singled back in his first at bat. Let's see, is he patient? No, he's not. So we'll go to the infield drama chart. So hot shot on the infield is the shortstop Iron. That's Vesberg. No, he's a Gold Glove shortstop. So he's going to get it, bobble it, but able to recover and throw on to first just in time to get Infante. And that will retire the side. In the third, we'll head to the 4th inning. It's Littleton 4 and New England nothing. All right, De La Rosa sort of settled down after that rough first inning. He gave up 4 runs, 4 hits in that first inning. He's given up 2 since then. He'll look to continue that here. In the 4th, he'll face the 8, 9, and 1 batters. Rosario Hill, he struck out his first at bat. Let's see, is he hit by the pitch? The dot says no. So he will fly out to left field. And we've got 1 down here in the top of the 4th. All right, the original Grognard has joined us. Welcome back. Let's see, Roger Vischer, the catcher, will lead or bat now with 1 out. He flew out his first at bat. 1, 2, 6. Oh, this is a fresh check, and we're in the 4th, so he is semi-fresh, but the dot says no. The batter is not a sad sack, so he is going to get a 1-out single past the diving Manny Infante at second. And we will go to the right now chart. So this would be a semi-hot batter against a semi-cold pitcher. I'll use my 4th card so that I'll use the one-on-one pep talk. That will, a cold player becomes neutral. So, neutral pitcher and a semi-hot batter. And we get a 1-4. Cold batter, no. So, outfield drama chart. Let's see, 1-3. Is the center fielder iron? No. So it'll be a line out to center. As Cruz corrals that, and that'll hold Vischer at first base. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Mariano Hernandez. Whoop. Hernandez is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. 1-2-6. That's another fresh check. This time the dot says yes. So that's going to be a line out to second base. Alright, so no damage here in the top of the fourth. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning, still 4-0. New England will have their 2, 3, and 4 batters due up, heart of the order. They'll try to break into this lead just a little bit. Let's see, just catching up on the messages. Again, thanks to everybody who's joined here. We had a rough first inning. De La Rosa gave up 4 runs. The big blast was Alex Imbrogno hit a 2-run homer. Since then, there hasn't been a lot going on. Littleton has a good pitcher on the mound, and Dennis Big Game Hunter. He's just scattered 2 hits so far over 3 innings of work and no runs. So. All right. Awesome. Oh, thank you guys for the comments about my videos, and I'm glad to see people are playing second season football as well. That's awesome to hear. All right. So here we go. Ramon Cruz is going to lead things off here in the bottom of the fourth. He is 1 for 1 so far today. All right, 1-2-6. That is a fresh check. The dot says that he's not. Satsack, no. So Cruz is going to get a leadoff single. And we're going to go to the right now chart. And unfortunately, Mike St. Clair was our designated cold batter of the day. So we're going to have a cold batter against a semi-cold pitcher. Let's see, 1-2, hot batter, nope. Oh, so that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. Oof. Good old rally killer right there. Pitcher's best friend. So Justin Norris will now come on. And let's see, he is 0 for 1 so far. Base is empty, 2 down. Let's see, he is not, oh, so he is going to draw a walk. And we will go to the chemistry chart for the next at bat. So the catcher, Santos Iranada, he struck out his first at bat. The batting team does have harmony. He's going to connect on a bloop single. All right, so he'll drop one just over the heads of the infield. And that will get 2 on, 2 out for Doug Rossello. All right, I'm going to use my 5th manager card, and let's see, I'll use another manager influence, but this time I'll have us go to the chemistry chart. So New England has full harmony against neutral Littleton, the neutral pitching team. So let's see, 1-6. Batting team dissonance, no. So he's going to draw a walk. All right, well. So bases are full of Minutemen, 2 down, and the ever-dangerous Rocky Oberbeck steps up to the plate. So here we go. This is just power versus power right here. Who's going to come out on top? 5-6-6. Oh, darn. Well, Big Game Hunter is going to come out on top. He's going to get a inning-ending strikeout. Oh, so the bases are left loaded. Oh, that could have, wow. Yikes, that might have been the turning point of the game. I guess we'll see, but we'll head to the top of the 5th. It's still Littleton 4 and New England nothing. All right. Let's see. So Littleton's going to have the 3, 4, and 5 batters due up. Sean Scalzi, their third baseman. He's doubled and struck out. Let's see. Wild, Tansak, no. So he's going to single into right, and then he's going to steal second base. So that's a third stolen base tonight for Littleton. Bud Law will now come up, their center fielder. He's 0 for 1 with a sac fly. 135. We're going to go to the ballpark chart card. Let's see. He's a left-hander. Biddy Beer Ballpark is a small park for left-handers. Oh boy. Well, let's see. 2, 3. Is it a small ballpark? Yep. Batter drills a home run. Oh. So De La Rosa makes a mistake, and Bud Law is there to cash it in. Oof. And suddenly it is 6-0. Littleton. Uh-oh. Well, so we'll get some action going in our bullpen. Fortunately, I have a fully rested bullpen. Well, let's see. I'll get Tad Madlock and Sean Gray will start warming up. Oh, man. Well, it does not look like De La Rosa will be ending his losing streak or picking up win number 7. All right, so here we go. Bases empty, 2 runs already in. Alex Imbrogno, who was already homered, steps up. Let's see, 3, 4, 6. Is he eager? Oh, he's semi-eager, but the dot says no, so he's going to draw a walk. We will go to the chemistry chart now. All right, so harmonious pitching team against neutral batter. Batting team harmony, no. So it's ground out to a choice infielder. But with a lead die of 4, the runner will advance. So we'll say that Gardo had a hard shot. The first baseman was able to get it, but he had dive. So 3-1, and the runner will advance to second. So 1 down, 1 out, or 1 on for Mike Vesberg. Vesberg is 0 for 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 4, control. Oh, he has semi-control, so so there'll be a ground out to short, which means the runner will stay at second. All right, so 2 down, 1 on. Can De La Rosa at least finish off here in the 5th inning? 2, 3, 6. Well, that's going to be a walk. Oh, man. And let's see, we got a left-hander, a switch. Yeah, I can't. All right, so unfortunately that is going to be all for Fernando De La Rosa. I'll bring in the left-hander Sean Gray. So not the start that the fans here were hoping for, that's for sure. But let's see if his teammates can pick him up. Sean Gray will come in with 2 on, 2 out. He's a lefty facing a left-handed batter, so he'll gain the ace quality for this 1 at bat. Otherwise, he has the double flash and semi-wild qualities. All right, so we got a 2, 5, 6. Struggler, no. Champion or patient, no. So infield drama. So Vischer with a hard shot on the ground. Let's see, he's a third baseman, gold. He's semi-gold, the dot says yes. Crazy bouncing grounder, recovers nicely to make the play. So the veteran third baseman, Duncan Otto, picks that up, tosses on to Rosello, and that will end the 5th. But it also ends the night for, or ends the top of the 5th, and that'll end the night for Fernando De La Rosa, who goes 4 2/3, so that's his shortest outing of the year so far. 9 hits and 6 earned runs. The long ball was kind of a problem for him tonight. He gave up 2 home runs. And unfortunately, his counterpart, Dennis Big Game Hunter, has pitched a gem. So let's see if we can start chipping away at this lead here in the bottom of the fifth. We'll have our 8, 9, and 1 batters. Duncan Otto, who made that great play to end the top of the inning, will lead things off. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Struggler, no. Champion, no. Let's see. So he's going to ground out to second. All right. That'll bring up Kerry Nakamura, the shortstop. He is also 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Let's see. And he is gonna go down swinging, and it's a flash check. Big Game Hunter has double flash. That means that Manny and Fonte will also go down swinging. And 1, 2, 3 go the Minutemen. And after 5 full, it is all Littleton here from Biddy Beer Ballpark, 6-0. All right, so let's see. I'll leave Sean Gray in for now. We're at the top of the order, top of Littleton's order. Junior Ayala, he's been all over the place. He's walked, doubled, stolen 2 bases, scored a run. And let's see what he does here. 2, 4, 5. Oh, he's going to miss. He's a semi-hero, but the dot says no, so he's actually going to get jammed and get popped up to second base. And we'll go to Mariano Hernandez, and this will be on the player experience check. So we'll have an icon versus an icon. 2, 4. Icon batter, yes. Delivery single just inside the baseline. All right. Let's see. All right, I'll leave Tad Madlock is going to warm up again. In case Gray runs into more trouble. We get a 2, 4, 5. Oh, and unfortunately that's Scalzi is a full hero, so he doesn't need the decider die. So that is going to be a single. Hernandez will hold. All right, so now the lefty Bud Law. This will probably be the last batter that Sean Gray faces. Bud Law has one of the home runs for Littleton tonight. Let's see, 1, 2, 6. Oh no. And it's a fresh check. This is his second inning of work, so he's semi-fresh, but he missed it. So that's going to be a single. Let's see. And with lead die of 1, an active runner is going to score from second base on any hit. So that's Hernandez. He is active. So that will be an RBI single for Bud Law. The other runner will hold at second. And that is going to be it for Sean Gray. We'll go to the veteran righty, Tad Madlock. He only has control, but he's coming in the middle of the inning, facing a same-handed batter, so a righty against a righty, so he'll gain the ace quality for this at-bat. All right, so that'll bring up Imbrogno. He is 2 for 2 with a big homer back in the first inning, a single, and he's walked as well. All right, 1, 3, 6. Well, there we go. That's an ace check. He has the ace quality for this one at bat, so Imbrogno will go down swinging. And now 2 down, 2 on for Pedro Gallardo. Gallardo 1 for 3 tonight. 4, 6, 6. Oh no. So this is one of the new changes, and that'll be coming out in version 5.0 of the History Maker Baseball book. Is if the pitcher has control on a 4-6-6, he actually gives up a hit, and that's the only quality that Madlock has. That will be a hit, and everybody's going to advance 2 bases, so that will score Scalzi. Bud Law will advance to third and hold there. All right, Mike Vesberg now up, and let's see what he does. Struggler, no. Champion or patient? Infield drama. Oh, this is just one of those nights where everything's going Littleton's way. Let's see, 3, 4, and it's asking if the third baseman is gold. He's semi-gold this time. The dot says no. So that's going to get past the diving Otto at third, get into the outfield, and another run is going to score. Gallardo will round second and go into third. Oof, and it is 9-0 Littleton. All right, let's see, Rosario Hill is now up. 1, 2, 5. Struggler, no. Is he patient? Oh, he is patient. So he's going to draw a walk unless there is a strict umpire, which fortunately there is. So instead of ball 4, it is going to be a called strike 3. Oh, all right. So 3 more runs will come across. It is now 9-0. Littleton. So, sorry, this isn't going to be quite as exciting a game as it was last time. I don't know. Hopefully, New England can come back here. Because actually, last time we faced this team when Dennis Hunter was on the mound, I think we knocked him out quite early in the game. But he seems to be having it tonight here. He's pitching into the 6th. He's only given up 4 hits. But we've got our 2, 3, and 4 batters up. Ramon Cruz is continuing his hot streak. He's 2 for 2 so far. Let's see, 2, 3, 3, ace or star. Well, he is a star. So Cruz will ground out to short. That'll bring up Mike St. Clair, who is continuing his cold streak. He's 0 for 2, including grounding into a double play. But this time he will work a walk from Hunter. All right, let's see if we can make him pay for that. Justin Norris comes up. He is 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk. 4-6-6. Well, so there's that 4-6-6 again. Hunter does not have the control quality. Let's see. But Norris he's a semi-slugger, but the dot says no. So it's going to be a difficult ground out with the runners advancing. All right, so we'll say that he hits a hard grounder down the third baseline, and St. Clair is able to get to second base. So we got a runner at second, 2 out for Santos Uraneta. He's struck out and singled. 2, 3, 4, runner on base. Yes, a plate drama. 1 for control pitcher. No. So St. Clair will go to third on a wild pitch. All right, so Uraneta's still up, but now man at third. Let's see if we can at least get 1 run on the board. Well, no, that is not going to do it. Uraneta's going to get a hold of one, but Bud Law is going to be able to track it down right in front of the warning track in center field. And we are through 6 full, and it has just been a complete shellacking by the Littleton Hops here, closing out this series. And they're ahead 9-0. All right, so I'm going to have, let's see, well, I'll leave Madlock in for now, and I'll get, I guess I'll try to mitigate too much damage to my relievers. I'll get Ross Nutter tossing in the bullpen, get him some work, maybe. Let's see, 166. Workman, no. Is he a whiffer? He is. All right, so Vischer is going to lead things off with a strikeout. That'll bring up Junior Ayala. 1 for 3 tonight. 1, 2, 3. He doesn't have flash, so that's just going to be a ground out to short. All right, and now that'll bring up Mariano Hernandez is 2 for 4. And he's going to fly out to right field. All right, so good work out of the pen by Madlock, eating up some innings here. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th, and Dennis Big Game Hunter is going to stay in. Why not? He's got a 4-game shutout or 4-hit shutout going, and he's got a 9-run cushion. So we'll see if he can keep that going. And we're going to go to the ballpark chart again. Rosello is a right-handed batter, so it plays Biddy Beer Ballpark plays semi-small to right-handers, so we'll roll the decider die. It's a 1-6. Oh, of course. The dot comes up no, because it's asking if it's a small ballpark, which it's not, so Rosello's going to not quite get all of it, and he'll fly out to left field. Well, so there we go. Just another example of some nights the dice just don't go your way. All right. Oberbeck will now come up. Oberbeck 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Oh, but he's going to draw a walk here. And now that'll bring up Duncan Otto, who is 0 for 2. Let's see, 1-1-2. Well, and he is going to strike out. It's a flash check, and then that means that Nakamura will also strike out. So, whew. So Big Game Hunter still just tossing BBs up there. All right, so we'll go to the top of the 8th, and I guess I might as well leave. I'll leave Madlock in, see if he can burn one more inning. All right, 1, 2, 5. Struggler, no. Patient, no. But he's a whiffer. All right, well. So Madlock will get a strikeout. Now that'll bring up Bud Law. He's had a good night. A homer and a single, a couple of singles. Let's see, 4, 4, 6 stars. That's that utility patient. No. So he is going to get a single. And we're going to go to the experience chart. So Madlock is an icon. Imbrogno is neutral for his experience. 5-6, icon pitcher, yes. Fool's batter with off-speed pitch. Sky high pop up to the shortstop. And the runner will hold. All right, so now Pedro Gallardo. All right, so yeoman's work out of the bullpen here for Tad Madlock so far, trying to save the arms of my other pitchers. And he's going to get Gallardo to pop out to second base. All right, so we're through 7.5, 9-0 Littleton. All right, and this next roll is going to be on the experience chart because we're keeping the same pitcher in. Dennis Hunter is neutral, and Manny Infante is a semi-prospect. All right, 1-4 is the roll. Prospect batter. Well, the dot says no, so he's going to get a bloop single. All right. Maybe this is where we finally break through. Leadoff man aboard. Ramon Cruz up. He's 2 for 3. Let's see. Oh, man. So it's another flash check. So Cruz is going to go down swinging. And St. Clair will also go down swinging. And that'll bring up Justin Norse with 1 on and 2 out now. Norse is 0 for 2 with a walk. 3-4-4. Prospect pitcher, no. Batter is not patient, so he's going to pop out to second base. Wow. And so the Minutemen are just not able to get anything done here. 5 hits now, over 8 innings, and no runs scored. All right, we will, we're going to bring in a reliever here to mop up in the 9th. We'll use Ross Nutter. But great work out of the pen by Madlock. Saved me from using another couple of pitchers. And Ross Nutter will have it fairly easy. He'll face the 7, 8, and 9 batters. Shortstop Mike Vesberg will lead things off. He's 1 for 4. Let's see, is he eager? No, so he is going to draw a leadoff walk, and we're going to go to the chemistry chart. So despite all of this, New England is still harmonious, and that'll be good because, let's see, Hill will say that Norse makes a grab, a sliding grab of a line drive into the gap. For the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up the second-year catcher Roger Vischer. Let's see, 1-3-4 gold catcher. No, he's not a champion. So outfield drama. 1-4 is the right fielder gold. No, he's neutral. So that's going to drop in for a single. And we will go to the experience chart for the next at bat. So Ross Nutter is neutral. Ayala is an icon. 2-5. Icon batter, yep. Chops. A single past the shortstop. Let's see. And what Vesberg is a neutral. Okay, so it's not gonna get deep enough into the outfield to score the runner. Oh boy! All right, so 1 out. Bases loaded now for Mariano Hernandez, who's 2 for 5. 4-5-5 flash. Oh, he's semi-flash, and the dot says no. Is he a home run king? Oh no, fortunately he's not a home run king. Well, so it's going to be a ground out to first, but with a lead die of 4, everybody advances. So it'll be a hard grounder to Rosello, and his only play is going to be to tag first base to get that out there. So a run will come in. Now 10-0 Littleton. And Sean Scalzi will come up with 2 outs and 2 on. See, 2, 3, 4 runners on base. Yes, there are runners on base. So we'll go to the plate drama chart. 5-6 is the catcher gold. No. So it's going to be a wild pitch. so Vischer is going to come home on the wild pitch. Ayala will go to third. And hold up there. Let's see. And we're going to go to the experience chart now. Scalzi still at the plate. Let's see. Scalzi is a semi-prospect. Ross Nutter is neutral. 3-5. Icon batter, no. Oh, outfield drama. 2-5 is the center fielder iron. Thankfully, no. So Cruz will grab a looping liner into the gap in center to get that 3rd out. So they were able to get 2 runs in, and it is now 11-0. Oh boy! And Big Game Hunter is going to stay out there and see if he can get the complete game shutout. We'll roll to see if he stays semi-fresh. Oh, and of course the dot says yes. All right, so he will still be semi-fresh. Santos Uraneta is going to lead things off. The catcher, he's 1 for 3. Let's see, 2, 3, 4 runners on base. No. Is he a hot batter? Nope. So he'll pop out to third. All right. Big Game Hunter just 2 outs away from a complete game shutout. Doug Rosello now, he is 0 for 2. 3-5-6, and he is gonna strike out. All right, well, so here we go. It comes down to Rocky Oberbeck, who way back when had a chance with the bases loaded, and it would have tied the game at the time if he had gotten a grand slam, but he struck out. Let's see if he can redeem himself maybe here. No, he will go down swinging, of course, to end the game, and that is it. All right. Wow. So that is the end here. Let's go to our Biddy Beer post game wrap up. Wow. So obviously Dennis Hunter will pick up the win, and he will be our MVP of the game. Fernando De La Rosa takes the loss, so he'll fall to 6-2 on the season. Let's see the final stats for Dennis Hunter. So he goes 9 innings. He struck out 13. Wow, struck out 13, walked 4, and scattered 5 hits. So there you go, Dennis Big Game Hunter, our MVP of the game, and that will drop. Or that'll end our winning streak, and we will fall to, well, so 27-10 on the season. So hard to feel too bad about that, but and that was the last game of a 3-game series with Littleton. So our next game, or our next series, is we're going to be traveling to sunny Arizona to take on the Sedona Red Rocks. So, all right. Just catching up on some of the comments, guys. Let's see. Looks like everyone is talking about History Maker Golf. Another cool game. And yes, Bob, this was definitely the worst beating of the season that New England has taken. um, so, and by far the worst outing that De La Rosa has had. So that was kind of unfortunate, but that's baseball, and that's going to happen as we play through the season. And yeah, so this is actually, let's see, the next game, that was game number 37 on the season. So we're pretty much at the quarter mark of this project. I'll play out the next 4 games and then be back at you with another Fernando De La Rosa start, and we'll see if he can snap his 2-game losing streak all of a sudden, and get that elusive 7th win. And they will be taking on the San Jose Network, and it's going to be in San Jose, so maybe a trip away from New England will be good for Fernando to clear his head and get back to his winning ways. So, all right, guys. Thank you for everyone who stuck around, even though that wasn't as exciting a game as I had hoped for. It was definitely not as exciting as the last game was. So, but that is all for now. I'll try to be back on in a couple of nights. I don't know. Maybe I'll try for like a Thursday or Friday night. We'll see how it goes. How fast I can get the next 4 games played. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I'll see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.